the IDS, IPS or WAF is detected here. So the script sends specially crafted HTTP request to the server here, and if the response itself indicates. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brown Hat. So have you ever wondered however a website is protected by a web application firewall? So in this video we are going to learn how to detect possible WAF protection using Nmap. So in this video we'll cover what is WAF, how it works, and why WAF detection matters, and how to use Nmap to detect the WAF. So before we discuss about WAF, we need to understand what WAF actually does. So you can see WAF actually sits between the internet and the web application. So that means it's like between the user and the web applications. So a web application firewall is a security layer designed to protect web application by inspecting HTTP and HTTPS traffics. For an example, a normal request might look like this, and the WAF examines the request and asks, does the request is normal or does it contain something suspicious? So if the request itself has something malicious, so the WAF can block it or challenge the client. So a WAF operates at the web applications layer, unlike a traditional network firewall that primarily filters traffic based on the network level information. So why we have to detect a WAF? For a security testing perspective, identifying defensive technology may help us to understand the environment we are authorized to access. You can compare like that. Without WAF, there is a client, web server, and the applications. But with the WAF, there could be the client, WAF, and then the web server, and then the applications come. So when a WAF is present, it may inspect requests before they reach the applications. That can affect how security testing results should be interpreted. So let's come to the detection of the WAF. So we will use the Nmap. So let's come to the introduction of Nmap. So what is Nmap? Nmap is widely known as the network scanner, but it is much more than the port scanner. Another important thing is Nmap also includes the Nmap scripting engine. So it is called the NSE script. The NSE script is used to identifying the server network or security or the protocols. So let's come to the command we will use to detect the WAF. Here you can see the command nmap. So the command nmap, it launches the nmap and the /p, so it specifies the port we are scanning for. So the port 80 for the HTTP request, and port 443 is for the HTTPS. So there is the script that we have talked about, the NSE script here. That's the total command, and here we have to give the target here. So we are moved to the terminal here, and before running the web detection script, I may first want to confirm that the web ports are reachable. So we'll give the command here. So here we'll use our target. So I just copied this part of the domain, not the total. So when you are using Nmap, you have to be careful about this. So let's start the scan. Okay, so you can see the port 80 and the port 443 is open. So the port is HTTP and the HTTPS. So now let's run our command to detect the WAF. I'm giving the command here. So again you can see I am using only this part of the domain. So let's start the scan. Okay, the result has come, and you can see here we have detected the IDS, IPS or WAF is detected here. So this web application is running behind the WAF. Have a question that how it works, like how the Nmap works here. So the script sends specially crafted HTTP request to the server here, and if the response itself indicates the security system of filtering or reacting to the request here, so Nmap may report it like the IDS, IPS or the WAF. So but sometimes the Nmap can miss out the WAF, so the website might be actually running behind the WAF, but the Nmap can be failed to detect the WAF. So in the next video, we'll see that sometimes Nmap might be failed to detect the WAF as the website is actually running behind the WAF, but Nmap can't really find the WAF. So thanks for watching the video. I hope the video is very helpful to you. So thank you.